Let me tell you something that'll flip everything you thought you knew about attraction upside down. Right now, there's a silent war happening all around you, a battle you never even noticed. It's fought with subtle glances, secret tests, and invisible cues that 99% of men completely miss. And what's terrifying is that every day you're losing opportunities with women who want you. Women who are sending signals so subtle you don't even realize they're happening. But that ends today, because I'm about to hand you a pair of psychological night vision goggles that'll let you see straight through every interaction you have with women. You're about to uncover two deeply hidden signs that reveal exactly when a woman secretly wants you, even when she tries desperately to hide it. Welcome to Afterschool Psychology, where real attraction psychology meets hard, tactical insights. No fluff, no filters. Let's get started. We've spent years decoding human attraction, analyzing thousands of interactions, breaking down the most respected books, research studies, and expert talks in behavioral psychology. This isn't surface-level advice. This is deep, tactical psychology that reveals exactly why we desire who we do and how to identify hidden attraction like a human lie detector. Here's the scary part. Right now, there might be a woman in your life, a coworker, friend, or even that girl at the gym, sending you these exact signals. You're walking past hidden opportunities every single day because society never taught you how to read these subtle subconscious cues. But after this video, you'll never miss them again. You'll walk into a room and instantly decode exactly who's interested, not from what they say, but from what they can't help but do. Attraction isn't something you choose. It's a primal biological instinct. And once you recognize these two undeniable signals, you'll be reading interactions like Neo reading the Matrix. So let's dive into it. Sign 1. The Copycat Effect. Here's the truth no one tells you. Attraction doesn't start with words. It starts with subconscious behavior. The first secret sign that she's deeply attracted to you is what psychologists call the copycat effect or behavioral mirroring. But this isn't just simple imitation, it's a primal biological reaction rooted deeply in evolutionary psychology. When a woman becomes genuinely attracted to you, her subconscious mind takes control. She starts copying your behaviors and movements without even realizing it. We're not talking just simple gestures, we're talking about a complete synchronization of micro-behaviors. Vocal mirroring. She'll subtly match your speech patterns and tone of voice. When you speak fast, she'll naturally speed up. When you slow down, she'll unconsciously follow. Physical alignment. She'll mirror your posture and movements. Lean back slightly. Within moments, she leans back. Lean forward, rest your elbow on the table. Watch closely, she'll mimic you within seconds. Breathing rhythm. Her breathing will align with yours subconsciously. If you're calm, her breathing slows. If you're excited, her respiration subtly speeds up. Micro gestures. This one is powerful. Watch her carefully. If you touch your face, scratch your chin, or run your hand through your hair, see if she repeats the gesture within seconds. This is her subconscious mind communicating attraction, literally forcing her to copy you. Imagine you're sitting with her in a cafe. You adjust your position, leaning slightly forward. Watch her reaction within 3 to 5 seconds. Does she shift slightly forward as well? Then you run your fingers through your hair. Count quietly in your head. Within moments, you notice her gently brushing her hair back, almost like a mirror image. This isn't coincidence. It's biological attraction manifesting physically. The science backs this up strongly. Researchers from the University of California discovered that couples who show high mutual attraction mirror each other's behavior up to 72% more frequently than purely platonic pairs. Even more interesting, the stronger her attraction, the faster and more precise her mirroring becomes. Here's exactly how you can scientifically test this yourself in real life. Step 1. The baseline. Spend the first few minutes of your interaction noting her normal, relaxed behaviors. This is your reference point. Step 2. The trigger. Suddenly change your posture dramatically. Cross your arms, lean back slightly, or shift your weight clearly. Observe carefully. Does she unconsciously follow your movements? Step 3. Micro-response testing. Next, subtly adjust your posture again or lightly touch your chin or hair. Watch closely to see how quickly she mirrors you again. The faster and more precise the mirroring, the deeper her subconscious attraction. But here's a secret most dating experts won't share. Mirroring is reciprocal, meaning if you consciously begin mirroring her subtly, matching her breathing, posture, or gestures, you instantly deepen the psychological connection. It's like hacking directly into her subconscious, bypassing her logical defenses and escalating attraction without saying a word. And remember this crucial point: mirroring doesn't lie. Words can be deceptive. People can put on social masks. But body language is always brutally honest. If you see immediate, precise mirroring, congratulations. You've identified attraction on a primal biological level. Now let's move to sign number 2. An even deeper, darker psychological game she's unconsciously playing. A test so subtle that almost every man misinterprets it, causing attraction to vanish instantly. Let's decode it clearly, because once you pass this second hidden test, her attraction will spike faster than you ever imagined. Sign 2. The forced jealousy trap. Here's where most men completely fail the hidden attraction test and end up losing women who secretly crave their attention. Attraction is complex, and when a woman genuinely feels drawn to you, her brain activates a powerful psychological test rooted deeply in evolutionary biology. Psychologists call this phenomenon the forced jealousy trap. Understand clearly, this is not conscious manipulation. She isn't planning or even realizing she's doing it. This reaction is primal, instinctive, and biologically driven. Here's exactly how this hidden jealousy test unfolds. First, notice subtle withdrawal. You're having a great conversation. She's laughing, making eye contact, totally engaged. Then suddenly, out of nowhere, she brings up another guy, mentions her ex, or casually references other women around you. Right after this, watch her body language carefully. She'll create distance physically, fold her arms, lean slightly away, or suddenly appear distracted. At this moment, most men panic. They sense rejection and instantly start chasing or trying to regain her attention. Massive mistake. What's really happening here is fascinating on a neurological level. Her primal brain has become deeply attracted and activated a test that subconsciously checks if you're high value enough to stay calm under perceived competition. Next comes the probing phase. After distancing herself slightly, she'll start subtly mentioning other guys or hinting at being pursued by others. Listen carefully. She'll drop lines like, "You two seem pretty close," referencing you and another woman. "That guy at work asked me out yesterday." Or even playful jabs like, "Girls like that must be more your type." Here's where almost every man blows it by immediately becoming defensive, justifying himself, or desperately explaining. If you do this, the subconscious attraction instantly evaporates. Instead, the secret psychological hack is this: respond minimally, calmly, and completely unfazed. Simple responses like, "Yeah, she's cool. Good for you." Or just give her a confident half smile and gently change the topic. This signals something critical to her subconscious: that you're confident, unaffected by jealousy, and completely secure in your value. Now the ultimate test, the proximity play. Watch this closely, because it's subtle but critical. Suddenly she'll intentionally position herself closer to other men when you're around, or she'll casually mention being asked out by someone else again. But this time, watch her eyes. Within milliseconds of mentioning another guy, she'll glance quickly at your reaction. This micro glance is the primal tell. She's unconsciously testing your confidence, gauging whether you panic or remain calm. Most men at this stage either act possessive, insecure, or visibly upset. All attraction instantly dies. But here's exactly how to pass this critical moment perfectly. Respond with amused indifference. A slight smile, maybe even playful teasing like, "He sounds great, you should give him a shot." Or simply shrug with confident ease, "Well, you have good taste." Your calm, confident, unaffected response signals immense subconscious value. Her primal brain gets the biological confirmation it craves. You're secure, high value, and emotionally unshakable. And what happens next is fascinating psychologically. Once you've calmly passed this hidden jealousy test, her attraction spikes rapidly. Research clearly shows her brain floods with dopamine and oxytocin, the exact same chemicals released during intense attraction. Within moments or minutes, she'll subtly re-engage, this time with significantly increased enthusiasm, warmth, or even physical touch. Congratulations! You've just decoded one of the most misunderstood attraction signals in the entire psychology of dating. Bonus insight: the female brain's hidden attraction response, why she sends subtle signals. Now, before we wrap up, here's a deeper psychological insight into exactly why women send these hidden signals in the first place. From an evolutionary perspective, the female brain is biologically wired to avoid rejection and social embarrassment, even when deeply attracted. Unlike men who evolved to take direct risks, women's evolutionary survival strategy relies on subtlety, plausible deniability, and indirect communication. This is exactly why attraction signals from women often seem mixed or unclear. She isn't playing games consciously. Her subconscious mind is simply following ancient instincts designed to protect her socially and emotionally. The more attracted she feels, the more subtle her signals become because now she's taking greater emotional risks. Here's the critical psychology takeaway. When her attraction signals are subtle, indirect, or ambiguous, it's not rejection, it's the opposite. It's her subconscious telling you she's emotionally invested enough to be cautious. Ironically, subtlety is often your strongest green light. So remember, subtle signals mean deeper attraction. Decoding them correctly puts you ahead of nearly every other man she interacts with. Now you've unlocked two powerful attraction signals and gained deep insight into why women hide their attraction behind subtle behaviors. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. If you want to master attraction psychology, here's exactly what to do next. Hit the like button. Tell YouTube to keep sending you tactical breakdowns like this. Subscribe and turn notifications on because next, Afterschool Psychology reveals the dark psychology behind female attraction, what no one tells you, the hidden forces that drive her choices before she even realizes it herself. Finally, comment one word below right now. Mirror, if you've noticed subtle behavioral mirroring. Jealousy, if you've experienced hidden jealousy tests. Decode, if you want more deep psychological breakdowns. Your comments fuel future case studies we'll analyze together. Remember, attraction isn't magic, it's psychology. Now you're not guessing, you're decoding. Welcome to the next level. Welcome to Afterschool Psychology.